Good evening and welcome to Christenberry Fieldhouse on the campus of Augusta University. Along with Blake Collins, I'm John Patrick. We're getting set for postseason basketball here at the Christenberry Fieldhouse as it's the quarterfinal round of the Peach Belt Conference Tournament. First game hosted by the Jags. They are the higher seed in the Peach Belt Conference, coming in as the fourth seed, be taking on the USC Aiken Pacers, who come in as the fifth seed. It will be the third time these teams have met this year. The Jags winning both games this season. As a matter of fact, the Jags have won the last 7 contests. Due to some technical difficulties, Chad Cook, my color analyst, will not be joining me this evening. We're just having some technical problems. We apologize for that. We will get to our ball game after our national anthem. As we get set for this evening's basketball game, let's go down our starting lineups. First of all, for the Pacers from USC Aiken, who come into this ball game with an overall record this year of 15-11. Mark Vanderslice is the head coach. Corey Hendren, Trevor Welcher, David Belfield are the assistant coaches. Starting at guard, a 6'2 senior from Atlanta, number 0, Marcus Terry. Starting at forward, a 6'6 sophomore from Raleigh, North Carolina, Fajon Brock. Starting at guard, a 6'2 senior from Avon Park, Florida, number 20, Henry Bolton III. Starting at guard, a 6'1 junior from Noonan, Georgia, number 23, Danielle Dean. And starting at center, the 6'10 sophomore from Lilburn, Georgia, number 24, Robert Hill. And now for the Jaguars, who come into this ball game with a record of 16-12. Dip Mitras in his 14th year at the helm. His assistant coaches, Lenny Carlson in his 11th year. Drew Gibson, O'Neal Armstrong, and Derek Herbert, all in their first years. Starting at forward, 6'6 senior from Augusta, 209-pounder, number 2, T.C. Fields. Starting at guard, the 6'2", 200-pound junior from Washington, D.C., number 3, Aaron Bird. Starting at forward, the 6'5", 218-pound senior from Augusta, number 11, Kyle Doyle. Starting at forward, the 6'3", 197-pound sophomore from Bergen, Norway, number 22, Mikael Kolstaff. And starting at forward, the 6'8", 219-pound junior from Bristol, England, number 24, Dean Williams. We will let you see and hear as the Jags are introduced. TC Fields getting introduced to the crowd. He is the Peach Belt Conference Player of the Week. We get set for Peach Belt Conference Tournament basketball. Jags are in the home white. They'll be moving from right to left on your screen. The Pacers in the visiting blue. Jags beating the Pacers 1 week ago tonight, 80-75. They beat the Pacers 95-79 at the Convocation Center in Aiken back on the 24th of January. So again, Jags have won the last 7 matches in this rivalry. And as we say, make no mistake, it is not an inner city rivalry. It is not an interstate rivalry, but it is a rivalry nonetheless. It's always a good game. We are set to go in the Peach Belt Conference Tournament. And Aiken off to the quick start. Terry lays it up, batted away by TC. Again, we want to mention that we have a few technical issues with tonight's broadcast. You will not see the score on your screen if you are joining us on the YouTube channel. I will keep you abreast of the score throughout the ball game. We apologize for that, just some technical problems. Dean with the mid-range jumper misses everything, and Hill pulls down that rebound. Pacers work the ball around. They get it back to Dean. Danielle into the corner for Bolton. Back to Terry. Danielle drives on the lane, puts up the shot, and gets the first 2 of the ball game. And the Pacers are up 2-0 early. Aaron with the basketball now, averaging 10.5 points a game. Mikel dishes off to Kyle, who drives in the lane, and he gets, no, that falls in and falls out for the Jags. Pacers up the court quickly. Right side 3 is no good. Hill with the follow-up, and he is fouled. That's going to be the first foul of the ball game. That's going to be on TC. And that is TC's first foul. Not something we can afford. Robert Hill will go to the line for the Pacers. First free throw is no good. And Hill makes the second free throw, and the Pacers are up 3-0. Mikel gets the ball across midcourt into the hands of Kyle, top of the key. Mid-range jumper from Mikel is going to fall short. Hill with the rebound. Terry up the court for the Pacers. Actually, that was Dean up the court for the Pacers. Here's Marcus Terry. Terry swings it left. Back top of the key, long 3, no good. Aaron pulls down that rebound. Dean steps on the line. Turnover, Jaguars. Terry, Brock, Bolton, Dean, and Hill in the ball game. They get it into Brock. He dishes off left side 3, no good. Tapped up by Brock, no good. Two and a half minutes gone in the ball game. Jags have yet to score. They get it into the hands of TC. Left-sided 3, no good for Mikel. Followed up by Kyle. That's blocked. Nice defensive play by the Pacers. Terry up the court, gets it to Brock. Back to Terry. And they swing it. Bolton drives in the lane, dishes off. Right side 3, no good for Dean. Jags up the court. Dean takes it all the way, lays it up, no good. Jags can't buy one here in the first 3 minutes. Ball is batted away by the Jags. It's a turnover for the Pacers. Mikell gets it to Kyle. Dishes off to TC, who gets caught in the middle. Fights for it, and again, it does not fall. I think Mikell should have gone to the basket instead of dishing that off. Terry with the basketball now. Vlad Pizarro is going to check in. So is Troy. And so is Tybez. Top of the key three again for Terry. This time he hits it. 3 points for Marcus Terry, and the Pacers are up 5-0. Dean with the basketball, gets it to Kyle, top of the key. Kyle tries to go inside, has it batted away, but gets it back. He now drives in, tries to spin move, gets double teamed, gets it stolen away. And we've got a foul, I believe, on Kyle reaching in after the steal. It will be his first, it will be the team's second, and we've got our media timeout. 15:51 to go in the first half. And it's 5-0 Pacers. Back at Christenberry Fieldhouse, campus of Augusta University, a Peach Belt Conference quarterfinal game. The Peach Belt Conference tournament, I mentioned Jags were down 5-0. I apologize. Marcus's three puts the Pacers up 6-0. Jags have yet to score. Troy Cracknell and Tybez Monroe and Vlad Pizarro into the game for the Jags. Dean with the basketball crosses midcourt. Gets it over to Bolton. Back to Dean. Inside, alley-oop. Good basket there. Nice play by the Pacers. And it's 8-0 Pacers. Jags 0 for 8. And then a turnover. Dean with the basketball now. Gets it over to Brock. Drives in the lane, dishes it back out. Another three is front of the rim, no good. Hill pulls down that rebound. Fights for the two, cannot get it. Pulls it down again, puts it up, no good. Another fight, this time it falls in. That could have been tapped in by a Jag. And it's 10-0 Pacers. Tybez with the basketball now. Gets it over to Troy. From the free throw line, Cracknell's shot is too hard, no good. Dean with the rebound. Takes it all the way down the lane, lays it up, scores the basket, +1. Third team foul, and that foul is on Troy Cracknell. That's his first. And we've got a timeout. 14:43 to go first half. The Jags are now down 12-0. All right, 14:43 to go in the first half. The Pacers will go to the line. And Dean hits the free throw. He's got 7 points. And the Pacers are up 13-0. Jags 0 of 9 from the field to get this game started. Wholesale changes for the Jags. All 5 players will be switched out. Vlad gets it to Tybez. Tybez puts an elbow down, gets it back to Vlad. Vlad drives in the lane. We're going to have a foul on the Pacers, their first foul of the ball game. That foul is on Danielle Dean, his first, team's first. A whole new group of Jags come in. Dean, Mikkel, Kyle, Andrew, Parker, and Sean Moss. Dip will try these 5. See if the Jags can get off the schneid. Gonna have an offensive foul on the Jags. I think that's gonna be on Mikkel. That is going to be setting up that screen. Mikkel commits his first foul, the team's 4th. Pacers are now just 3 fouls from the bonus. We've got 14-17 to go in the first half. Nothing has gone right for the Jags so far. Down 13-0. Nice little feed inside. Terry misses that. Mikkel with the basketball now. Almost has it stolen away. Quick hands of Dean. He drives in the lane, and looky, the Jags are on the board. (13-2) Pacers. Going to have another foul. This one probably will also be on Mikkel. Let's wait till we see the call. I believe, let's see. It is not. It is on Dean. It's Dean's first. Kyle Doyle is back in the game for the Jags. Ball was almost thrown away. Paris Ballinger in the game now for the Pacers. That's Paris there. Terry with the basketball, gets it left side. Little fadeaway mid-range jumper falls for Henry Bolton. First 2 for Henry. And it's 15-2 Pacers. Andrew hands the ball off and going to have a foul on Paris Ballinger. It's going to be Ballinger's first, just going to be the team's second. TC is going to check back in for the Jags. Andrew Parker will sit. Jags inbound, they get it to Kyle. Kyle drives on Hill, puts up the shot, score the basket, and the +1. Kyle, a 60% free throw shooter, does make that one. And it's 15-5 Pacers. Bolton with the basketball, drives down the lane. He gets fouled. The shot will not count. I believe that's going to be on Sean. Sean Moss's first foul. That is the team's 6th foul, so the Pacers are a foul away from heading to the line with 12:53 to go in the first half. Hill with the basketball. Quick feed inside, batted away by Dean Williams. Get the ball to Kyle. Kyle spins, throws it back. Sean for 3. Good! Ballinger with the basketball. He drives in the lane, drives on TC. TC defends nicely. Down the lane, Kyle almost loses it. He is able to recover it though. Takes it baseline. Gets it into the corner to Dean. Back out to Aaron from the free throw line. No good. Fight for the rebound. That'll stay Jags basketball. Kyle Tackberry in the ball game for the Pacers. Jags will inbound. They get the ball to Kyle. Kyle on Hill. Tries backing Hill up. Gets double teamed. Tries to throw the long bank shot to no avail. Brock with the rebound now. Right side for three. Falls in for Paris Ballinger. He's got three, and they're back up 10, 18-8. Kyle thought TC was going to keep cutting to the basket. He did not. We're going to have our second media timeout. 11:35 to go, first half. And the Pacers lead the Jags 18-8. All right, back at Christenberry Fieldhouse, 11:35 to go, first half. Peach Belt Conference quarterfinal basketball game. Peach Belt Conference tournament quarterfinal basketball game. Jags down 10, 18-8. Dean with the basketball, drives in the lane, tries throwing up the shot. That's going to be an offensive foul on Danielle Dean. His first, team's third. Tyvez Monroe will check back in for the Jags. Kyle will sit. Over to Sean. Sean gets it to Dean. Dean looks inside. Thinks better of it. They have a hard time getting it inside. Sean Moss from the left side for three. And that's another three for Sean. He's got 6. And the Jags are back to within 7. Ballinger. Gets it over to Grimes. Grimes in the game now for the Pacers. That's Grimes with the basketball there. Over to Bolton. Bolton to Paris. Ballinger drives in the lane, dishes off, nice play, batted away. Follow up by Paris, falls in. And he's got 5. Nice defensive play by Dean Williams. But the Pacers end up getting the bucket. TC drives down the lane, lays it up softly for 2. Pacers up 7, 20-13, halfway through the first half. Ballinger swings it right. And they come back top of the key to Tackberry. Long 3 for Ballinger, he's feeling it. 8 points and a 10-point Pacer lead. Mikael Kolstaff will check back in for the Jags. Whistle, away from the ball. Foul on the Pacers. Foul was on Darius Bell, who's in the ball game. That's the team's 5th. That's Darius's 1st. TC gets it to Dean. Mikell drives all the way, lays it up and in. 4 points for Mikell. Pacers up the court quickly. Again, Paris from the right side doesn't fall. Dean pulls down the rebound. Tybez up the court. Right side for three. Mikell had trouble getting his footing, never really got situated. Ballinger with the basketball, waits for his teammates. 23-15 Pacer lead. Tackaberry with the basketball. Gets it to Bolton. Corner three-pointer, no good. Gets his own rebound, follows it up. Underhanded shot, pretty basket. Pretty basket by Austin Grimes. Try to get it to TC. I don't know if they were looking for the alley-oop there. TC drives on his man, has four Pacers on him, and TC with a good basket. Still a 10-point Pacer lead. Jags cannot cut into this lead. Fell behind by 12 early. We've got a foul away from the ball that's going to be on the Pacers. That foul was on Paris Ballinger, his second. That is now the team's sixth. So the Pacers have caught up to the Jags in fouls. Both teams will be in the bonus for the remainder of the half, which has 8 minutes and 10 seconds to go in it. Vlad Kubzaro back in the game. Nice play, nice feed. Oh, it's going to be a foul on the Pacers. That'll be on seventh team foul. That's the first foul on Henry Bolton. Here's our media timeout. 8 minutes to go, first half. Jags now down 25-17. All right, back at Christenberry Fieldhouse. Along with Blake Collins, I'm John Patrick. Let us apologize again for some technical difficulties. My analyst, Chad Cook, is here tonight, but for technical reasons, we are unable to have Chad on the broadcast. We apologize for that, and we do have a score now up on the screen. I'll keep you abreast of the time. Just some technical difficulties. Computers make our lives easier, right? All right, Jags at the line. Tybez for two. First free throw is no good. He does make the second. His first point of the night. Jags close the gap to 7. Terry, Brock, Ballinger, Bolton, and Hill in the game for the Pacers. Inside, little turnaround, soft shot by Faison Brock is good. Mikell gets the ball across midcourt. Driving down the lane into the corner. Sean thought about it, gets a little bit closer, takes the shot, doesn't fall. Gets his own rebound. Gets it back out to Kyle, who travels. Unsure if he was going to drive the lane or dish it off. and he walked. Ballinger brings the ball across midcourt, gets it to Brock, into the hands of Bolton. Nice play, very pretty. Marcus Terry for the layup. Well executed play by the Pacers. 29-18, 7 minutes to go, first half. Jags looking for a scorer. Tyvez for three, that's too hard. Hill pulls down the rebound, as he has wont to do. Driving in the lane, dishing back out. Drive down the lane for Henry Bolton. He's got 4. And the Pacers are back up 13, 31-18. Tyvez left side 3. That one falls. Bolton again drives down the lane and makes it look easy. 6 points for Henry. Going to be an offensive foul on Tyvez. That will be his first foul. Team 7th. Ballinger brings the ball across midcourt for the Pacers. Gets it to Brock. Back to Terry. Driving down the lane, Faison again makes it look easy. Blod top of the key, gets it back into the hands of Aaron. Aaron has yet to score the dish off to Blod. Blod is able to save it, tries to pass it inside, the tie up, and it will be a timeout for the Pacers. 5:11 to go in the first half. And the Pacers lead the Jags 35-21. All right, 5:11 to go in the first half. Jags down 35-21. Jags are 8 of 22. 8 of 22 from the field for 36%. Pacers 15 of 30. They're at 50%. Pacers have already pulled down 17 rebounds, and the Jags have already turned the ball over 8 times. As many turnovers as field goals for the Jags. Not a way to win a ball game. 5 minutes to go, first half. Jags down 14. Nice dish inside. Whistle and a foul on the Jags. As Hill was trying to make his way down the lane. That's going to be on Tyvez. That's going to be Tyvez's second. It will... Tackberry. I meant Hill. Tackberry was trying to go down the lane. He will go to the line. He will shoot the 1-and-1 as that's the 8th foul on the Jags. He misses. Hill fights for the rebound. Tie-up will go to the Jaguars. Jags have got to utilize these last 5 minutes to cut this deficit to under double figures. They're down 35-21. Get this to within 8 or so in the last 5 minutes. An important 5 minutes in this ball game, because it could always go the other way. Aaron with the basketball. Drives down the lane. Has it batted away by Tackerberry. They'll have 13 seconds on the shot clock. Get it into TC, who's been held relatively scoreless. That fadeaway is no good. TC with 4 on the night. Ballinger quickly up the court for the Pacers, and then waits for his teammates. Brock to Terry. Back to Ballinger. Faison drives down the lane, throws up the little scooper. And we're going to have a foul on the Pacers, I believe, over the back. That might be on Robert Hill. Let's just make sure. It is. It is on Robert Hill. That is his second foul. That is the 8th foul on the Pacers. So Vlad Kupzaro will go to the line for the Jags. Tackerberry checks out. Darius Bell back in for the Pacers. 4:15 to go in the first half. Jags still down 15. Vlad at the line. Makes the first. Vlad is a 78% free throw shooter. Only 100% right there. Jags come out far to get the Pacers. Bolton again takes it in the lane, brings it back out. Pacers have 10 on the shot clock. Down the lane, Ballinger shucks and jives and scores the 2. Nice night for Paris Ballinger. He's already got 10. Under 4 to go in the quarter. Jags still down 14. Fade away for Mikel, cannot fall. Ballinger up the court now. Little fade away 15-footer is no good. The officials confer, it goes to the Jags. We've got our media timeout, 3:22 to go in the half. Pacers lead the Jags 37-23. All righty, 3:22 to go in the first half. Jags down 37-23. As we mentioned, they would love to get this under double digits before the half. Whistle away from the ball. That'll be on the Pacers, I believe. That'll be on Henry Bolton. Henry's second. Send the Jags to the line. TC with 4 points will go to the line. Sean Moss checks in for Mikel. TC makes the first free throw. He is a 70% free throw shooter, averaging 18.5 on the year, the Peach Belt Conference Player of the Week. Got a lane violation. Going to wave that off. That lane violation is on the Jags. Said Dean stepped in the lane. Three from the top of the key from Marcus Terry. Does not fall. Batted up. TC comes away with it. TC's going to think about taking it all the way. Gets it back out. Dean into the lane. Could use a score here. He drives down the lane and he is fouled. Foul is going to be on, could it be on Fazian Brock? It is. It is his first. It'll send Dean Williams to the line. Dean also a 70% free throw shooter. Matter of fact, Dean has taken the most free throws on the team this year. Dean makes the first one. And Dean makes them both. All right, Ballinger brings the ball across midcourt. 2:36 to go in the half. Jags have gotten it to within 11. Tackaberry with the basketball. Gets it over to Ballinger. Ballinger's got 10 points. Drives down the lane. This time throws it up left-handed. Does not get the roll. Does not get the bank shot. But does draw the foul. That's on Sean. It's Sean's second foul. Sends Paris Ballinger to the line. Good night for Paris. He's already got 10. Gets his 11th. And gets his 12th. Kyle, top of the key, swings it left to Aaron. Aaron has yet to score. Inside, TC, cross court to Dean. Dean takes advantage of the three. That's going to be too hard. There's nobody there to grab a rebound except the Pacers. Paris with the basketball now. Top of the key to Marcus Terry. Back to Paris. To Brock. Ten on the shot clock for the Pacers. Ball is almost and is stolen away by TC. TC lays it up and in. 7 points for TC. Jags back to within 11. 90 seconds to go in the half. Bell with the basketball, gets it back to Paris. Back to 10 on the shot clock. Paris is double teamed. Ball is stolen away by the Jags. Nice play there. Kyle could have got called for the charge. Could have been a foul. No whistle on either count. Pacers back up the court. They trap him. I'm not sure what we called there. But the Pacers will inbound, so that's what's got me confused. Jags trying to trap quickly. That's going to be a foul on Sean Moss, and that's going to be 3 fouls on Sean. Going to send the Pacers to the line. Again, good night for Paris. Already 12 on the night. As is 13th. And he's got 14. Dean all alone. Kyle lays it up and in. Defensive lapse by the Pacers. Kyle was left open. Gets the Jags back to within 11. Last 30 seconds of the half. Pacers look like they will hold it for most of it. 15 on the shot clock, 20 on the game clock. Brock, 7 on the shot clock. Dishes it back out. Long, no, not a long three. Drives in the lane, throws up the shot, and that's going to be waved off, and a travel is called on the Pacers. Last 8 seconds of the half. You know what? Jags score 2 here. They get it to within under 10. Let's see if this happens. Got to put it up. They get it inside. Nice basket, important basket for TC. And they will go to the locker room, down by 9 at the half. The Pacers lead the Jags 41-32. All right, welcome back to Chris and Berry Fieldhouse on the campus of Augusta University. Along with Blake Collins, I'm John Patrick. We are at halftime of our Peach Belt Conference Tournament quarterfinal game between the Jags and the Pacers from USC Aiken. And at the half, the Pacers lead the Jags 41-32. Go over some of the first half stats for you. First of all, for the Pacers, 16 of 33 from the field for 49%. Jags were just 11 of 30 for 37%. Pacers made 3 of their 11 three-pointers for 27%. Jags made 3 of their 7 three-pointers for 43%. Pacers were 6 of 8 from the line, 75%. Jags were 7 of 9 for 78%. Good first half for Paris Ballinger, 14 points. Danielle Dean had 7, Faison Brock with 6. Henry Bolton with 6, Marcus Terry with 5. Austin Grimes scored a pair, Robert Hill had 1. Darius Bell, Kyle Tackberry did not score. For the Jags, TC leads the Jags with 9 points. Sean's got 6 on a couple of three-pointers. Kyle with 5, Tybez with 4, Mikel with 4. Vlad's got 2, Dean's got 2. Aaron, Troy, and Andrew Parker all played but did not score. We do want to just pass along to you again. We are having some technical difficulties, so much so that just one microphone tonight. My buddy Chad Cook unable to give us his insight because of the microphone situation, and we've got a score up on the screen for the game, but I will keep you apprised of the time left in the game as we get the second half underway. TC takes that first shot, no good. Jags started the half very cold, fell behind 13-0, and are having a hard time making it back. Drive down the lane, score the basket for Danielle Dean, and he is fouled. It's going to be the first foul of the second half, and it's going to be on Mikel Kolstaff. It is his second. And Dean will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play and get the Pacers back up to a, nope, he does not, he misses. Pacers up by 11. The Jags can cut into this lead. Spin move to TC, scores the basket. 11 points for TC, left all alone, left side 3. Finds the bottom for Marcus Terry. He's got 8. Dean on the right side, looks inside for TC. Now they get it to TC again. He's double teamed. Ball is batted down by Hill. Nice play by Robert Hill. Jags get it back. Hill again on the defense. Ball gets thrown up, hits the top of the backboard, and it'll be Pacer basketball. Unless they say a Pacer touched it, the officials will confer, saying that it touched the top of the backboard. And it is Pacer, nope, Jag basketball. I think they said a Pacer touched it. A Pacer made it hit the top of the backboard. So it is Jags ball. And Aaron Bird's got his first 2. You know, 15 tonight from Aaron would go a long way. He's got his first 2. Inside to Hill. Hill guarded by Kyle. Dishes it back out. Brock dishes it off. That 3 is taken and made by Henry Bolton. And he also thought he was fouled on the play. Aaron gets it to TC. They're going to put this on the back of TC. Back to Mikel, into Kyle. Kyle backs up Hill, now gets double teamed. 10 on the shot clock for the Jags. TC gets it. TC's got to do something with it, puts a shoulder down. Pacer fell down, no whistle, and TC makes the 15-footer. 13 points for TC. 27 for TC would be nice. Ball goes through the legs of Robert Hill. Turnover for the Pacers. Tybez will check in for Mikel. All right, Jags cross midcourt. They're down 11. Ball gets to Kyle. Back to Aaron. Over to Tyvez, looking for Dean. Gets it into Dean. Dean drives on Hill, gets it batted away. Then the ball gets batted back, but Bolton comes away with it. Pacers up the court, right side quickly. Spins on Dean, dishes it back out. Top of the key three is no good. Dean pulls down that rebound, and he makes his way up the court. Dishes it off to TC. TC puts the ball down, throws up the shot, and gets a couple of more. And he's got 15, and the Jags are within 9. Marcus Terry, a little slow coming up the court, but he's back to full speed now. Bolton with the basketball, drives on Dean, dishes off to Hill. Hill puts up a shot, and he's fouled. TC's got to be careful. TC thought he got all ball. That's going to be his second foul. Let me make sure it's on TC. No, it is on Dean. It is Dean's second foul. It'll send Robert Hill to the line. Vlad Kubzara is going to check in, I believe, for Dean. Hill at the line to shoot a pair. First one hits the back of the rim, no good. Okay, Vlad this time checks in for Kyle, not for Dean. Hill's second free throw does fall. And the Pacers lead by 10, 50-40. 16:45 to go in the ball game. Fade away for TC, and that finds the bottom. TC opens the second half. Hot, 17 points. Three taken there, no good. TC pulls down that rebound. Gets it to Dean. Dean takes it all the way, loses the handle, and draws the foul. That foul is going to be on Henry Bolton III. That is going to be his third. First foul of the second half, and Dean's going to go to the line. As we mentioned in the first half, a 70% free throw shooter. And he's taken the most. Nope, we're going to be inbounds. He was not shooting. Paris Ballinger's back in the game. Ballinger with 14 points in the first half. Jags get it inbounds. Vlad with the basketball. Backs his man up. Dishes it back out to Dean, who takes it baseline. Takes the little soft shot that hits the back of the rim. No good. And Ballinger pulls down the rebound. Gets it to Dean, who drives in the lane, dishes back out. Terry gets closer, drives in the lane, loses the handle. Dean Williams comes away with it for the Jags. Dean thinks about going all the way, does not score. TC loses the handle. Dip's a little apoplectic that there's been no foul. Here's our media timeout, 15:46 to go in the ball game. Jags down 8, 50-42. All right, 15:46 to go in the ball game. Peach Belt Conference Tournament quarterfinal game. Jags down 8, 50-42 to the Pacers. Jags will inbound. Got a quick whistle and a foul. That's going to be on Marcus Terry. That's going to be his first. It's going to be the team's second. Vlad gets the basketball and immediately gets double teamed, gets it back into the hands of Aaron. Aaron's got a couple of points on the night. Over to Tyvez. Tyvez gets himself boxed into the corner, picks up his dribble, gets it to Vlad. 5 on the shot clock. Vlad drives in, cannot convert. Ballinger comes away with the basketball for the Pacers. Dean with the basketball back into the hands of Ballinger. Danielle Dean drives down the lane, dishes off right side, 3, no good. Follow up, no good. TC pulls down that rebound. Aaron up the court now. Trying to get it inside to TC, cannot do it. Tyvez with the basketball. Swings it into the left side to Dean, who drives in the lane, spin moves, may have taken a walk, no whistle, loses the handle. Hill comes away with it. Pacers down the court, Ballinger down the right side. Slows it down. Gets it back to Dean. Pacers seem to be getting a little more deliberate here in the second half. 9 on the shot clock. They look inside for Hill. Ballinger takes the shot, no good. Hill pulls down the rebound. Now the left side 3 does not fall for Terry, and Dean pulls down that rebound. Jags dodge a bullet there. TC wants to go baseline. Faison Brock puts the leg out and fouls him. Second foul on Faison, third foul on the Pacers. 3 changes for the Jags. Sean Moss, Kyle Doyle, Mikael Kohlstaff in for the Jags. 14 minutes to go in the ball game. Jags down 8. They got the basketball. They get it to Sean. Sean loses the handle. Ball's batted up in the air. Taken by Dean. And he is fouled by Vlad Kubzaro. That is Vlad's first foul, but it will send Danielle Dean to the line. 9 points on the night for Dean. He'll be shooting a pair. First one falls. Second one falls. 11 points for Danielle Dean. Second Pacer in double figures tonight. Kyle gets the ball to Mikkel. Mikkel swings it left. Tyvez for 3, has it partially blocked. Dish inside to Vlad. Vlad puts it back up, no good, fights for it. Out of bounds to the Jags. We've got a whistle and a warning on the Pacer bench. 13:27 to go. Jags are down 10. Just can't quite get it in there. Into Vlad with a little left-hander is good. Back to within 8. Ballinger with the basketball now. We're going to have a foul, I believe, on Sean Moss, and that would be Sean's 4th foul. He doesn't know what he did, trying to keep him away from the official. And then he's teed, he's done. You could feel it and see it coming.
Sean has fouled out with 13:12 to go. Fouls out with 6 points, couple of three-pointers. First free throw is good for Paris Ballinger, 15th point of the night. And he makes them both. Aaron Bird will check back in. Sean is done for the night. Well, he's trying to find a spot on the bench. All right, Pacer basketball now after the technical and the free throws. They're back up 10. Every time the Jags seem like there's a little momentum, it gets stifled. Right side three, that's going to be no good. Fight for the rebound, and the Tackaberry comes away with it. Ballinger gets it to Brock. Back to Ballinger. Brock drives down the lane, picks up the dribble and gets the two. Kyle loses the handle. Nice play there, all alone. Laid up and in for Danielle Dean, and he's fouled. A very bad foul there. Basket should have been uncontested. It was a basket. We've got a timeout. 12:22 to go. Jags down 14. All right, 12:22 to go. Apparently there was no foul on that play. I believe it was just after the basket. Dip called the timeout. Jags have the basketball now. And the Pacers apply a little bit of pressure. They're up 14. We've got 12:15 to go in the ball game. Aaron with the basketball, gets it to TC. He's got 17. He drives. He lays up the soft shot way too hard. Pacers up the court quickly. Ballinger gets it back out around midcourt. Brock looking for the basketball. Dean gets it to him. Faison spins in the lane, puts off the soft shot, and scores two more. 10 points for Faison Brock. He's the third Pacer in double figures. And they're back up 16. They're going to have an offensive foul on Tybez. That'll be his third. That'll be the team's fifth. Nope, sorry, the team's sixth foul, not the fifth. Third foul on Tybez. It has not gone well at all tonight for the Jags. It has gone well for the Pacers. 11:27 to go. Pacers up 16. Looking for more. Dean, fadeaway jumper, no good. Tybez with the rebound, 3-on-1. Swings it back to McCall for three. Back of the rim, no good. TC fights for the rebound all the way down the court. Faison just cannot get it. Reached for it, just could not control it. Here's our media timeout. 11:05 to go. Jags are down 16. All right, again, 11:05 to go in the ball game. And again, we just want to mention our technical difficulties. Just one microphone tonight. Chad Cook unable to be my color analyst. We've got a score on the screen for you. I will keep you abreast of the time. 11:05 to go in the ball game. Jags down 16. It is a Peach Belt Conference Tournament quarterfinal game. Mikel goes baseline, dishes back out in the corner. Aaron for three, no good. Follow up, good for Tevez. Ball bounced the right direction for the Jags that time, and they've got it to within 14. Ballinger with the basketball now. 16 points, a good night for Paris. PC blocks that. He gets trapped. All alone is Hill under the basket. They don't see him or can't get it to him. 4 on the shot clock. It's going to have to go up. It does. TC grabs that rebound. Aaron up the court, right side, gets it to Mikel. Back to Aaron. He fires the three. Yes! Aaron's got 5. Jags are within 11. Under 10 to go in the ball game. Brock gets it to Terry. Marcus top of the key, loses the handle, stolen by Mikel, and then Marcus, as they so often do, reached in, commits the foul. His second, team's 4th. Bolton back in for the Pacers. Aaron drives into the lane, and he's going to have an offensive foul. That'll be the first foul on Aaron, and the Pacer is down on the floor. That is Darius Bell. But he's up, trying to walk it off. 7th team foul, so the Pacers will be in the bonus for the last 9:40. Now dip has been warned. So both benches have a warning. Sean Moss fouling out on a technical. Inside, nice play to Marcus Terry. Second time they've worked that play tonight. Second time the Jags have been caught flat-footed. And the Pacers are back up 13. Dean gets it back to Aaron. Aaron gets it back to Dean. Dean drives baseline. Tries to pass it. Tough pass. Not sure that that was there. Turnover for the Jaguars. We've got 9 to go in the basketball game. Jags are down 13. Terry with the basketball. Gets it to Bolton. Bolton to Dean. Dean into the lane, loses the handle. Tyvez comes away with it down the court to TC. And then stolen away and almost saved by the Pacers. Kyle Doyle will check back in for the Jags. Mikel Goldstaff will sit. And Robert Hill will check back in for the Pacers. Darius Bell will sit. Kyle gets double teamed, dishes back out. TC drives down the lane, draws the foul. That might be on Hill. Let's make sure. It is, and that's his third. It'll send TC to the line. He's got 17 on the night. Jags need to make everything from the line in the last 8:40. And TC misses the first one. Austin Grimes back in the game for the Pacers. Well, that wasn't helpful. Both free throws missed by TC. Grimes with the basketball, gets it to Terry. Marcus comes right. Danielle Dean drives on Aaron, spins, dishes out. Terry goes inside, throws up the soft shot that doesn't fall. TC pulls down the rebound. Aaron with the basketball, gets it to Dean. We've got a whistle away from the ball that's going to be on the Pacers. I think on Danielle Dean. Nope, it's on Austin Grimes. His first, team's sixth foul. Tackberry checks back in for the Pacers. 8:07 to go. Jags down 13. Had cut the lead to 9, but that's as close as they've gotten. TC is triple teamed, puts up the shot, too short. Hill pulls down that rebound. Pacers quickly up the court. Nice little bank shot, good. Nice shot for Danielle Dean. And then a foul on the Pacers, I believe. Foul is on Danielle Dean after the basket. His third. Seventh team foul. And I believe, yeah, we must have called it a technical. Must have been a technical on Danielle Dean for his third foul because Aaron's at the line. Aaron, as we have mentioned, an 81% free throw shooter, makes his first. Makes the second. Here's our media timeout. 7:54 to go in the game. Jags are down 13. All right, 7:54 to go in the ball game. Jags are down 64-51. Aaron with the basketball now. He dishes it back out. Tyvez drives in the lane, throws up the shot, banks it in. Good basket by Tyvez. He's got 8. Jags applying some pressure. And then Tyvez reaches in for the foul. That'll be his 4th. Tries to plead his case. To no avail. It will send the Pacers to the line. They're in the bonus now for the last 7:36 of the ball game. First free throw is good for Ballinger. He's got 17 points on the night. And he makes the second. Aaron with the basketball now. Gets it to Dean. Dean with only 2 points. Aaron with only 7. Long 3, good for Tyvez. Monroe. 11 for Tyvez. Useful. Jags to within 10. Dish off to Hill, who barely saves it. Turnover. Pacers. 7:02 to go in the ball game. Jags can close this gap to 8, maybe 7. Danielle Dean will check back in. Darius Bell will check back in. Take that back. It's Faison Brock that checked in, not Darius. All right, Jags basketball. 7 to go in the ball game. Aaron gets it to Dean. Dean looks for TC and has it stripped. Down inside to Faison. He scores the basket, and TC commits his second foul. Faison Brock will go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play and put the Pacers back up 13. He missed it. Dean tried to get the rebound. Somehow the Jags come away with it, I think. Yes. All right. It's in their possession now. Aaron with the basketball. Gets it over to Dean. Looks inside for Kyle. Kyle immediately double teamed. He's got nowhere to go, and he's fouled. I think that's going to be on Robert Hill, and if so, that's his 4th. It is on Robert Hill, his 4th foul. Kyle will go to the line. From the line, Kyle is a 38% free throw shooter. Hits the front of the rim. Tackaberry pulls it down. Danielle Dean with the basketball. Pacers may burn a little time. Brock now gets it. Back to Bolton. Back to Dean. Back to Faison. 2-pointer. Bottom of the net. Tyvez now on the right side. Dishes back out to Kyle. Now hands it off to Aaron. Aaron looks inside, now takes the mid-range jumper that's too hard, no good. Kind of lost the handle on it as he was shooting. And down the court, Tackaberry, left side 3, falls in. It's getting out of hand now. Jags down 17, little fadeaway for Tyvez is good. 73-58. Pacers up 15, 5:20 to go. Dean with the basketball. Inside to Hill. Hill, he's out of here. That is Robert Hill's 5th foul. He'll be the 2nd player to foul out of the ball game. Darius Bell will check in now for the Pacers. That is a slight victory for the Jags to get Hill out of the basketball game, but they've got a big mountain to climb. 15 points in 5 minutes. Aaron with the basketball now. Gets into Tybez. Tybez, top of the key with the long 3. That's short, hits the front of the rim. Aaron scrums for the rebound. And I believe we're going to have a foul on the Pacers. And I believe that's going to be on Danielle Dean. That will be his 4th. It's the 10th team foul. And I believe Aaron will go to the line again, where he is an 81% free throw shooter. And as we mentioned about 3 minutes ago, Jags cannot afford to miss any free throws. Aaron makes the first. Aaron makes them both. Closes the gap to 13. 4:49 to go in the game. Jags will try and pressure. Ball has gotten to Dean, and Dean Williams commits that foul. That'll be Dean's 3rd, and that'll be the team's 9th, so Danielle Dean will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Actually, I'm sorry, that's the 10th team foul, so Dean will go to the line to shoot 2. Both teams are now in the double bonus. First one's no good. Second one is good. Paris Ballinger will check back in for the Pacers. .14 Pacer lead, 4:30 to go in the ball game. Ball gets by McKell, stolen by Ballinger down the court, laid up. Nice block by Dean, but followed up by Faison Brock. Good defensive play by Dean. Fazion's got 16. And they're back up 16. Just not the Jags' night. Dean goes baseline, puts up the shot, no good. TC follows it up, and that will not fall. Tybez scraps for the rebound, fires the right side 3. That's good. And 16 points for Tybez Monroe tonight. Pacers will kill some clock. Dean drives in the lane on Aaron. No good. TC pulls that away. Into the corner. Mikal gets a little closer. Scores that 2. Gets the Jags back to within 11. 3:15 to go. Important quick run for the Jags. Pacers try to kill some time. Brock with the basketball now. He's driving down the lane, and he's fouled. We're going to have our final media timeout here. That's on TC. That's his third. Here comes our final media timeout of the ball game. 3 minutes to go. Jags are down 11. Back at Christenberry Fieldhouse, 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Pacers up 76-65. Balanced scoring for the Pacers. Paris Ballinger with 18. Faison Brock's got 16. Danielle Dean with 16. Marcus Terry with 10. 4 Pacers in double figures. Henry Bolton with 9. TC's got 17. Tyvez contributing 16. 3 of them three-pointers. It's the last 3 minutes of somebody's season. Jags trying to salvage it. Faison Brock will be at the line, shooting a pair. First one rattles in. And the second one falls. All right, Jags will inbound. Aaron's got the basketball, gets it to Mikael Kolstaff. Jags do not have a lot of time left on this ball game. Under 3 minutes, long three for Tyvez. Bottoms. Quickly up the court. Right side, three. That finds the bottom for Henry Bolton. That hurts. Bolton with 12 as they exchange threes. Gets the Jags nowhere. .222 to go. Jags down 13. I'm unsure what we're waiting for. All right, here we go. Cal gets it to Tyvez. Tyvez inside to Dean. Dean puts a shoulder down. That's going to be a blocking foul. Wow. Wow. That could have gone either way. Officials are conferring. Waving off the basket. Dean's going to go to the line. Again, as we've mentioned, that foul, by the way, was on Darius Bell, his second. Dean has shot the most free throws for the Jags, over 130 on the season. He is a 70% free throw shooter. Makes the first. We may be getting set for a foul fest here, as Dean's second one is short. Crowd thought that Darius Bell was the last one to touch it. They say TC reached over and pushed it out of bounds. Not a popular call with the locals. 2:16 to go. Jags are down 12. 81-69 as we're doing some housekeeping. All right, we'll see if the Jags go down the route of fouling here. Ball is inbounded. Immediately double teamed. Ball has gotten to Paris Ballinger. Ballinger gets it back out. Jags try and trap. Ball is batted away. Aaron comes away with it. Into Tyvez. Tyvez for three. Hits the front of the rim. No good. TC finds the rebound. Puts it back up and in. Jags trap. Down the court comes Paris. Nice pass. Nice play. Missed. Followed up. No good. That foul's going to be on Dean. That's going to be his fourth foul. Necessary foul. Henry Bolton will go to the line. Henry's got 12 points on the night, 94 seconds to go. Jags still down 10. Down 11. Down 12. Aaron crosses midcourt. Drives down the lane. Gets the basket, draws the foul. Aaron's got 11. He'll go to the line for the three-point play. Third foul on Darius Bell. Aaron needs to make this. 1:26 to go in the ball game. Jags are down 9. And Coach Vanderslice wants a timeout. 1:26 to go. Pacers lead 83-74. All righty, back at Christenberry Fieldhouse, 1:26 to go in the ball game. Could be where the Jags begin to foul. They're down 9. There's the inbound. There's the foul. Foul's on Troy Cracknell. For the night, the Pacers are 18 of 24 from the line, 75%. It is the percentage play. Just don't know if it will all work. First free throw is good. 19th point for Paris Ballinger. He's looking for a 20-point night if he makes this. Darius Bell back in for the Pacers. And that one does not fall. The Jags eventually come away with it. Aaron with the basketball now. Pops for three, front of the key, no good. No Jags around to get it. Down the court, they almost throw it away. Saved, up, 2 points for Paris Ballinger. 21 points on the night for Ballinger. Tyvez takes the shot, in and out. Batted up in the air. Pacers have the basketball. We're down to a minute. Less than a minute now to go in the game. It would appear the Jags season is going to come to an end. A big night for Paris Ballinger. He'll go back to the line. He'll make the first one. 22 points for Ballinger. And that one falls too. A big night for Paris Ballinger at 23 points. 14-point Pacer lead. TC fires the three that hits the back of the rim, no good. Follow up by Mikkel Coldstaff is good. And I'm unsure what the whistle was for, but we'll be back to basketball and we'll be back to fouling. Here it is. They get the ball and TC commits his fourth foul. Going back to the line. First free throw is good. Danielle Dean's got 17. That one's too hard. TC pulls down that rebound. No sense in fouling him. Long three for TC. Hits the side of the rim, no good. And that may be the basketball game right there. The Pacers are going to advance in the Peach Belt Conference Tournament. Jags season will end at 16-13. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Jags will get the ball back. That'll be a shot clock violation. Jags will get it back. Tyvez will fire up the shot. It falls. That'll do it. Your final score, the Pacers 89, the Jags 79. The Pacers will advance in the Peach Belt Conference Tournament. The Jags season is over. 16-13 on the year. Pacers were 30 of 60 from the field for 50%. Jags were 28 of 69 for 41%. Pacers 7 of 21 shooting threes for 33%. Jags were 7 of 20 for 35%. Pacers were 22 of 30 from the free throw line, 73%. Jags 13 of 19 for 69%. Paris Ballinger had 23, a big night for Ballinger and the Pacers. Faison Brock with 18, Danielle Dean with 17. Henry Bolton had 14, Marcus Terry with 10. Tackaberry with 3, Grimes with 2, Robert Hill with 2, Darius Bell didn't score. Tyvez had 22 for the Jags, TC had 19. Aaron Bird with 12, Coldstaff, McKell had 8, Sean had 6. Kyle Doyle with 5, Vlad Kubzaro with 4, Dean Williams with 3. Troy Cracknell, Andrew Parker did not score. That's going to do it for the Jags for the 2017-2018 season. We thank you for joining us. For Blake Collins and Chad Cook, I am John Patrick. We will see you next year. So long, everybody.